Today, Vang Vieng is in the controversial adventure capital of the world, Vang Vieng in Laos. 400 metres! 400! That's good. We'll be dicing with death on some very dodgy zip lines. I don't like these frayed ropes. For fuck's sake. Climbing mountains for some incredible views. And visiting not one, not two, but 3 Blue Lagoons. This place has to be experienced once in everyone's lifetime. Come with us as we push the limits in Vang Vieng, Laos. So just arrived in Vang Vieng. You know what? Their train stations in Laos are very, very impressive. Much nicer than the ones in the UK. Maybe trying to board them. So I've just arrived in the Confetti Gardens Hotel and they asked me if I did YouTube, so I said I did. And they've just upgraded me. Apparently my previous room had no windows, which I found a bit odd. But anyway, this one is on their top floor with a mountain view and very noisy cocks, it seems. I am still reeling from having my gin and my hair products confiscated on the train. So that's a little lesson for you. If you go by train to Vang Vieng, no aerosols over 120 millilitres. It's like being on a plane, basically. And no open alcohol. Even if it's packed in your luggage, they just won't let you have it. They took a whole bottle of gin off me. I mean, you know, it probably went straight to the guy who was inspecting me's house party later tonight. I'll be having hairspray galore and gin and tonics all round. But what can you do? Anyway. The Confetti Gardens Hotel with a 360 view. It's not as raucous as I expected. They're probably all out tubing all of the naughty backpackers. My God, I'm so excited. I want to do this. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I absolutely love it. So the guy at reception downstairs said, oh, do I want to hire a motorbike? Because I can hire one for about $2 a day. I am scared, I'll be honest with you, from what I've heard about road safety here in Laos, and also the fact that I'm still recovering from a motorbike crash, from my 2 motorbike crashes from Koh Lanta in Thailand, makes me think I should not do it and I should hire a tuk-tuk. Woo! Right, I'm excited, I'm going down. Vang Vieng, the adventure capital of Laos. You can do everything here. I think I'm the last member of my family to come here. Most people come here when they're backpacking in their early 20s. I am not in my early 20s. A Laos staple, wild dogs, a dragon, and a beautiful Buddhist temple. But there's millions of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot. So cool, look at that. Oh my Lord. Fucking hell. Where's he going? That's right over the Is he meant to do that? Looks like they do take you very, very close to buildings. Is that a good idea? So this is Mr. T. He's working at our hotel, and he was telling me what are the good things that the tourists do here.
Yeah, the first you can go Blue Lagoon, like kayaking, tipsy tubing, and
What is it? What is tipsy tubing?
tipsy tubing. Then everybody go to the river and they just lay down on the top,
Yeah.
and they following the water. They also have 2 bars on the river.
Okay.
Yes. If you like want to stop at the bar for party with everybody, then you can stop. If not, just keep going. Come back early.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so I decided I wasn't going to go tipsy tubing. So reception said, well, don't worry, we'll hire you a tuk-tuk driver because you only have 1 day and he will take you everywhere. I said, okay, that sounds great, but this is not a tuk-tuk. It's like a whole truck to myself. $45. I don't know. Can't really go wrong, can you? So this is my driver, Nu.
No.
You can't speak English?
No
English.
No.
No, but that doesn't matter because we have now worked out how to use Google Translate. And this is Blue Lagoon 1, yeah?
One.
Blue Lagoon 1, where I can see it's beautiful. Beautiful. And Ziplining. Yeah? Lots of tourists doing their thing. Very busy. Not sure I'm going to like it. Oh, look, here you go. This is the tubing. So cheap, this country. So I'm now going to do a zip line, apparently. Let's hope that the health and safety is the same as in the UK. How many zip line? 6. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. This health and safety is very different from the one that I did in Cambodia. And, but it's much cheaper. It's only 8 quid to do 6, and that was about 79 quid. So let's hope the ropes are a little bit frayed as well. But anyway. So here goes number 1. He's not really explaining that well what to do because obviously his English isn't great. I'm sort of maybe regretting doing this now. Yeah? Oh God, because obviously if you fall, that's bloody it, isn't it? There's no one here doing it with me. Can help. Let me just check this is properly done because that is how accidents happen. I don't like these frayed ropes. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm doing it. I'm just going to do it. So these are falling into the tree. Ah! Yeah. Well, that was all right. Not too bad. Well, there you go. It's nicer from up here, isn't it? You did these flip-flops. Fucking hell. Oh, you go first, though, yeah? You first. You first. I don't want to go first. This is much higher. See you later. I mean, I have done a lot of zip lines, so I don't get scared. But sometimes it's good to be scared because then you're sort of more worried about your life, aren't you? Fuck me, if I do fall down there, that's not great. Why is that meant to come out? Oh, I don't know. I'm holding both anyway. Fuck me, I don't know if that's meant to do that. Oh no. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, isn't it? He's got to help me, pull me back. Whoa, that was good. I like that one. Here we go. Don't overthink things. You overthink things, you never do them. Whoa.
Okay.
So what am I doing?
Okay.
I'm just holding this. Okay. Yeah, he hasn't told me much.
three.
That's something I'm doing. Okay. Go away. Fuck! Oh! I didn't even... That was good, actually. I thought I was going to the zip line, but he actually was just dropping me down onto the Blue Lagoon. That's him. Oh, that was great. Thank you. Not a very butch scream. Sorry about that. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so this is very, very famous. It's the Nam Chai viewpoint. Must not go up it though if I have no good health, high blood pressure, heart attack. I'm climbing all the way up there. Doesn't look very high, but it is. Well, that is pretty cool, but I'm not waiting ages to get a picture on the motorbike. And there's another motorbike over there. Not doing it myself. Yeah, going down is a lot more treacherous, actually. A little bit tired. I'm heading back to my driver. We are on a schedule, because I do have to be back to do my paragliding. We're doing a whistle-stop tour of everything today.
Nice. Not expecting more.
Okay, so there's loads of things that you can do down here, like tubing. Tubing is the thing, it seems. Obviously, climbing up and jumping off this rope. Lots of times into this is Blue Lagoon 3. Lots of backpackers here from the hostels. I mean, it's such a cheap destination to come to. You know, it's 20,000 kip to get into every lagoon, which is literally about 50 cents. It is one of the cheapest countries to come to in the world. I mean, health and safety hasn't probably evolved as much as we'd like or are used to, but people have been coming here for years. I wouldn't say that's true without problems, because there have been lots of incidences of people drinking ethanol and dying. And I think a couple of people did get injured and die actually on a zip line when we were in Luang and we weren't allowed to go on it as part of our tour. So it does happen. Right, I'm only going to do zip lines with frayed ropes, climb up mountains without guide rails, and do a paragliding thing with a company I've never heard of. It is beautiful. The water's very, very clear. And the mountains are very, very high. I mean, look at that. That's like a postcard, isn't it? So you do need to be very careful when going off the beaten path. Hopefully this is not off the beaten path. There is a toilet there. So I'd like to think not. Just because there's lots of unexploded cluster bombs from the Vietnam War. And kids often bring the metal back to their houses because they think it's really shiny. And then obviously accidents and deaths occur. Right, oh gosh. Maybe on this bridge. No. Again, a health and safety concern, but it's fine, isn't it? It's just a little bit more rustic. Read me. Cave and viewpoint are free. You need headlamp, torch, and good shoes for cave. Okay, well, I don't have that, so I won't be doing that. Oh, I will go up the top for the view. So, because I didn't want to get wet, even though I have brought my trunks with me, I thought I'd climb another mountain because it says 80 meters. Now, I think that's a little bit longer than I expected. There is nothing to stop me from falling off at all. And I am the only one up here. As long as I don't fall down and break my neck. You just don't know if these things will give way, do you? Beautiful though. Please I did it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my God. That's not going to stop me from falling, plunging to my death, is it? What a beautiful country. Oh, it's Laos, by the way, if you want to know, not Laos. Because I asked. That is the tragedy of Laos, in that it is a country of incredible beauty, but incredible suffering and sadness. And it wasn't even involved in the Vietnam War officially. Obviously they had their own independence movement from France, and then obviously they allowed the Viet Cong, I think, to resupply using their territory, and that was enough for the Americans, but also they just offloaded all their old ordnance. So terrible. Look at this. This cave goes on forever. Fucking nuts, isn't it? Well, I need to get out of here. Oh, because if there is a spider, I am not going to be happy. Can't believe I just climbed up that. All the way up there. And now I've got to go all the way back down here. I'm actually quite pleased I'm not doing it with a group because people slow you down, don't they? Oh, God. This has been here for a long time. This is a Lao petrol station in someone's house. Amazing. So this is the final lagoon. It's Blue Lagoon 2. And it's a place to rest your body and mind. Well, this is definitely what I've noticed has been the theme of today. Safety first. Don't drunk jump swim. No child or pregnant woman is allowed to do it. Or a person who has a congenital disease. I think that means I can do it. Gosh, that is very clear, that water. But the closer you get to it, the more things you see in it. But it's not that clean. This is fun. And it's definitely my favourite of the 3 lagoons. It's very relaxing. There's lots to do. Pools, zip lines, it seems quite clean, and there's really nice restaurants. So obviously they've all got their own advantages. This one's also the sunniest. So this is the famous river in Vang Vieng that everyone tubes down and does like extreme water sports, etc. Boozy, tipsy tubing. They're having fun, aren't they? So this is the adventure capital of Laos, where obviously health and safety restrictions are a little bit lax, to say the least. But I mean, it's incredibly cheap. And when you're young, dumb, and full of fun and everything else that goes with it, you take risks. I have been a little bit nervous about doing this. It's good to get nervous, isn't it, about health and safety, especially because it is quite lax. But this is a perfect time of day, sunset, to be doing either a hot air balloon or paramoto. This thing where you get up with a giant fan strapped to your back and pray that you don't fall out. Oh, that's very tight.
Tight?
Too tight, yeah. I asked to wait till as long as possible because I wanted the sunset, so I let everyone else go before me.
Muốn phú mau
Okay, here we go. Despite the noise of the giant fan behind me, I can honestly say that was one of the most exhilarating experiences of my life. It wasn't particularly relaxing, especially as we went very, very close to the mountains. So there was a bit of a gust of wind every time we got up close, which sent us a little bit off kilter. But I can honestly say it's one of the best experiences of my life.
It's not as scary as if I try and jumping straight on the mountain. So, if you like what you see, then please subscribe to loveylovey.youtube.com/@Vang
That was amazing. Really good. Thank you. That was brilliant. Amy's a very good pilot. I was really nervous actually, and it was so cold. It was so cold up there, but he took me really close to the mountain. And yeah, how many meters? Do you know? How many meters? 400 meters. 400. God, that was so amazing. It's actually very dark now, so we did it just the right time. I look like a mad scarecrow. And so ends our Vang Vieng adventure. Join us next week when we're in the capital, Vientiane.